still hurt. Really, really hurt. Why would a person do such a thing to me when I didn't do nothing to her, but she took my life away.
Words from a broken man, 40-year-old Andile Mthimkhulu. He was incarcerated for 10 years for a crime he says he did not commit. Mthimkhulu was convicted, sentenced to life, and imprisoned at Vryheid's Ncome Prison. This after a minor claimed he had raped her. Released a week ago, he says the years in prison have left him depressed and withdrawn.
She acted weird, started dating a slightly older man. So I tried to discipline her since as a young lady. Stop what you're doing, it's not right. You're young, got potential, you see. She didn't want to listen to me. I end up telling her I'm going to tell her mother, a grandmother, that she's dating older guys, you see. At the end of the day, she come up with the story that I raped her. It was her word against mine. Her word was stronger than mine. I tried everything, but her word was stronger. Not the evidence in court. Her word was stronger. It was a horrible experience. I don't want anybody to go through that experience.
But this year the world, as he knew it, changed. He says COVID-19 lockdown restrictions on movement is much like being incarcerated all over again.
It's very, very different. Like you see, I have to wear a mask. I'm not used to it. I can't go around, see my old friends. I have to stay at home. You see, I can't fix my life.
His family is overjoyed.
We thank God that Andile is back home, because we were suffering when we think about him. We are not satisfied the day one when he was convicted, because as far as we know, though we are not expect of the law, but we have just noticed that there was no truth in whatever they were saying on him.
Mthimkhulu's legal team says they fought for 3 years to get him released. This after his initial legal representative was actually a bogus lawyer.
We had approached the relevant courts in this matter, the lower courts. We actually found out that the AR numbers, which are the appeal numbers that he had given them, were actually falsified, and nothing was ever lodged. So he was stuck in jail thinking something had been lodged on his behalf for 3 years, but nothing had actually been done. As much as South Africa, our law protects the women in our country, however, we felt that in this certain matter, Mr. Andile Mthimkhulu's rights were never actually canvassed to him, and he never was given an opportunity to actually exercise his rights fully.
On appeal, he was released from prison on the grounds that there was a lack of sufficient evidence.
Most of them, they don't have funds which that can help them to get their private attorneys. So when you follow their cases, you find that there is a lot of things which didn't went well during their trials. Like this case, they are not all offenders which are in prison, which are committed those cases which they charge for.
The woman who accused Mthimkhulu no longer stays in the area. SABC News wasn't able to contact her. The NPA says it's trying to establish facts of the matter. For now, Mthimkhulu plans to rebuild his life. His legal team says it plans to sue the state for wrongful conviction. Jayed-Leigh Paulse, SABC News, Ulundi in KwaZulu-Natal.